Hi, eighth graders. Today we're going to, or in this video, we're just going to quickly roll through the three different types of muscle tissue. And actually, these are going to round out your notes for the musculoskeletal system that we've been going through. Leading up to this, you should have types of joints in there, and you should have types of connective tissue in there as well, as far as the other need to know information. Believe it or not, there are actually three different types of muscle tissue. We have skeletal muscle tissue, smooth muscle tissue, and cardiac muscle tissue. So we're going to kind of go through the differences between each. Okay. Now, as we talk about skeletal muscle tissue, this is actually probably what you're thinking about. Like if I say muscle to you, this is probably what you're thinking about. These are the muscles that are attached to the bone and allow us to move. Right now. It's pretty cool, actually. If you study the models, the muscle model, like that's maybe in the classroom, or see a picture of it, the muscle tissue actually that you're seeing, that is the skeletal muscle, and it sits together. They're long fibers, and these fibers are bundled together, and they expand and they shorten. They contract a couple of different ways in order to produce movements. Now, the analogy I like to use, because it works for eighth grade people, is if you were to go maybe to the depot or to wherever and get a bag of Twizzlers licorice. Those Twizzlers sit in there, right? And they look like long rods, and they kind of sit together like this, right? That's exactly what a muscle tissue actually looks like. If you were to look at it, kind of a blown up picture of it, and here you can kind of see the same thing. It looks like a bag of Twizzlers that's laying in there, right? And when those expand and I don't want to use the word contract, but they lengthen and shorten, that's what produces our movement. Okay, so that's the skeletal muscle. As we move on to the smooth muscle tissue, this actually looks quite a bit different. They're shorter pieces, and for lack of a better word, they're smooth. They're kind of in there, and they're soft. And these are going to line and surround your inner organs. Okay. Now these do involuntary jobs. So remember, we talked about voluntary versus involuntary. Involuntary means your brain is just doing it without you cognitively thinking about it, and it's happening, whether you like it or not. It's happening. Okay. And so most of your organs all of your organs have this smooth muscle tissue in it, right? And that smooth muscle is going to make small, subtle contractions to produce what it's supposed to do. Now, the best example I can show you here is of your intestines, both your small and your large intestine. Okay. In order for that food paste, remember we talked about the digestive system, that food paste to slide through your digestive system, that smooth muscle tissue has to make small, subtle contractions to kind of push that food paste through your intestines in order to suck the nutrients and the rest of the water out of it before we expel the waste there. So smooth muscle tissue is responsible for involuntary contractions in organ functions. Okay. Now the last type of muscle tissue that we're going to talk about is cardiac muscle tissue, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. Okay. But the cardiac muscle is muscle that's found in and around your heart and around some of the major blood vessels, but not a lot of them, just a couple of them, okay? Now, obviously, your heart is a muscle. It makes contractions. For most of us, that's like 1 a second. And the more active you are, or maybe sometimes the more sick you are, your heart is going to contract faster and pump more blood, or contract slower. If you're incredibly physically fit, your heart actually pumps slower but produces more blood on each contraction, okay? And that is the job of cardiac muscle. Now, I want you to just take a quick look at these pictures, right, up here of what the different types of tissue looks like, and you can see the difference. So there's skeletal, there's smooth, there's cardiac, okay? So those are the three types of muscle tissue. Make sure that those are in your notes, and that actually completes for this unit. But we're going to transition right into the next unit quickly here.